Hello, I'm CooCoo. How are you today? Today I'm going to tell you an interesting story about a boy and a lion. It's an incredible story, but if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to subscribe and like to get new stories every day. So let's go. The Boy and the Golden Lion. Once upon a time in a small village near the edge of a great forest, there lived a boy named Taran. Taran was quiet and kind-hearted, but he often felt alone. The other children teased him because he was smaller and didn't speak much. At school, he struggled with reading and numbers, and no one seemed to notice how hard he tried. One day after a particularly difficult morning, Taran ran deep into the forest to hide his tears. He followed a hidden path between the trees, where sunlight danced through the leaves like golden rain. As he sat beneath an old oak tree, he whispered, "I wish someone could help me. Just someone who understands." Suddenly, the wind grew warm, and the leaves rustled like they were whispering back. From the shadows stepped a majestic lion, his mane glowing like fire, and his eyes gentle and wise. "Do not be afraid," the lion said in a deep, calm voice. "I am Rami, guardian of those with brave hearts." Taran gasped. "A talking lion?" "Yes," Rami chuckled. "Only special souls can find me. And you, Taran, are very special." From that day on, Taran and Rami became the closest of friends. Each afternoon after school, Taran would slip away to the forest, and Rami would be waiting. They would talk, laugh, and play. But more importantly, Rami began to teach Taran, not just about numbers or letters, but about courage, patience, and believing in himself. When Taran struggled to read, Rami would growl gently, "Take your time. Even the strongest need to learn slowly." When he felt scared to speak up, Rami would whisper, "Your voice matters, even if it's quiet." One day, a big storm hit the village. A huge tree had fallen across the school road, and the children were stuck, unable to get home. Panic filled the air, but Taran stepped forward. "I know another way," he said bravely. With Rami's lessons in his heart, he led the children through the forest, safely around the fallen tree. When they reached home, everyone clapped for Taran. Even the children who used to tease him looked at him with new eyes. "You were so brave," they said. Taran smiled. "I had a great teacher." That night, he ran to the forest to share the news. But Rami stood tall, his golden mane glowing under the moonlight. "You don't need me anymore," the lion said softly. Taran's eyes filled with tears. "But you're my best friend." "And I always will be," said Rami. "But now you carry my roar in your heart. That's enough." With one last nuzzle, Rami faded into the forest, leaving behind a single golden whisker, warm and strong. From that day forward, Taran was never afraid. He grew into a wise and kind leader in the village, helping others who felt small or lost, because he knew exactly how that felt. And sometimes, when the wind blew through the trees just right, he could still hear Rami's voice. "Be bold, little Lionheart." So did you like the story? If yes, then don't forget to subscribe and like if you haven't yet. Bye-bye.